Coloradan who survived COVID last year considers herself to be lucky to be able to run the Colfax 5K this weekend, particularly because of her running partner, who will be just a bit ahead of her the whole way. Katie Eastman has the story.
Here's your shoes, Luna.
Some steps look small.
Here, I'm gonna get her a little boogie.
But despite her size,
There we go.
Luna Markley still gets the miles in
We're gonna run.
with her mom, Veronica.
Yeah, I'm not pushing both kids. I'm just pushing Luna on Sunday.
She'll push her 15-month-old 3.2 miles in the Colfax 5K.
It's just really the only way I can squeeze exercise in as a mom. You know, it's just so busy. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Putting on my running shoes and hitting the pavement is like the best medicine for me.
Each step heals Veronica because there was a time she couldn't take them.
For those first 7 days, it was just total darkness. It's like I fell asleep and I may have not woken up. That's what my doctors were saying. It was like some people wake up and some don't.
She was 26 weeks pregnant when COVID-19 caused her to stop breathing on her own. Before doctors put her on a ventilator, Veronica signed papers in case they needed to perform an emergency C-section.
I remember waking up and I immediately looked at my belly. I didn't know what was going on. I was still really disoriented, but I immediately looked at my belly and I touched my belly and I was still pregnant. And I just can't say, not a day goes by that I'm not thankful for that.
The weeks and months after were not easy.
I started walking half a mile. I was like, I gotta have this baby. I need to get my endurance up, that mentality of a runner. I've got to get moving.
Each foot forward brings her closer to her first race since being sick.
2 warrior girls, hitting the pavement with all these other amazing people.
Veronica has run half marathons, 10-milers, and 5Ks before. But this race,
That was good.
it will be her biggest step yet.
You ready? Okay. Come on, guys.
And while Veronica doesn't remember a lot of those scary moments when she was on a ventilator, she does remember everything after she woke up. And Kyle, she told me she would rather give birth than be extubated again. That's how horrible that experience was.
Her toughness and her strength. I've got one of those carriers where you can push your 2 kids in it, and run behind it. I've never used it. But looking at her go is wild.
I know, and she said every time she runs with 2 kids, she feels like a badass because of all the people that say like, "You go, girl, you got this," and she really is.
Certifiable is what she is. Thank you, Katie. Great story.